Hey everybody, so I did end up getting my hands on the dies. So I thought I would go ahead and cut out all of the sentiments from the Gnome Want Candy set because, you know, you can't really tell where the outlines of those are. And here they all are, super cute stuff. You know, you can see the sizes, perfect for all those gnomes that you're going to dress up for your Halloween cards. So there we go. Now, our super cute gnome dies, and I did go ahead and put together all of these gnome dies. These are the gnome dies Halloween add-ons, and you're going to need to use them with either our gnome dies or our girl gnome dies. So there's the two versions. There we go. And then you've got super cute little images. You've got like a little cat, you have Boo, a skull, a cute candy corn, a bat, a candy apple, like a kind of a scary candy apple. And I did a plain one just so you could, you know, make it cute. A little cute ghosty, a Halloween treat bag, and a cute little flask, like for a mad scientist. So that's all. So if you'd like to see me put these together, stay tuned to the end of the video. And thank you everyone for stopping by. Together. So those are the gnome dies Halloween add-ons, and you need to use the gnome dies, either the girl or the normal gnome dies. So first of all, I'm going to put together, you know, the little gnome with the hat, show you how that rolls. So this paper, the little star paper, that is Doodlebug's pumpkin party. And, you know, I'm putting together the hat. So I cut it out of white first, so I get a white, you know, spider web, and then I cut it out of the pattern paper from Doodlebug, and that's gingham linen from Doodlebug if you want a more muted hat. So I'm going to build two of these, one boy and one girl, and then I will make all of the adjustments for the, you know, for all the little things they're holding. So now you line up the hat, right? There we go. And cut off what overhangs the hat, and then that is it. It's super easy stuff. And then you quickly add on your little spider that you cut out in black also, or whatever color you want to make that spider. So there's that one little gnome. That's the guy gnome. And then for the girl, we'll put this completely together. So first I'm adding on her little dress. That is from that pumpkin party Doodlebug pad. Then I'm going to add on her little face. That's that P13 skin tones. There we go. And then I'm going to line up the hat, and then I will cut off the overhang there. And then I will add the hat on, and I'm using art glitter glue to stick this all down. There we go. Isn't this cute? Oh, I didn't cut enough. There we go. So cute. I'll add the little spider using my reverse tweezers and my art glitter glue. Just makes things easy. There we go. So you can make these whatever color you'd like, right? Now I'm going to add on her little braids. These are cut out of gray American Crafts cardstock, the same thing that I made the beard out of on the boy gnome. I'm just popping those in place. She's got like Pippi Longstocking hair. And then I will pop up her little nose. That's that same P13 skin tone stamping pad. So, you know, easy stuff. And I will stick the little nose on, and then I'm just going to add black shoes. Those are cut out of, that's cut out of American Crafts cardstock, and I do pop it up with Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. That's kind of like my norm. So those are what the base gnomes look like. And now you can have them holding whatever you'd like. So first I'm going to start out with a skull. That's just white cardstock from Paper Tray Ink. I'm going to pop it onto American Crafts black cardstock that I use for my silhouette. There we go. And then I'll pop up the two little hands, that same P13 stamping pad. There we go, using Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. And just adding the hand. So this is really easy, but you know, it's good to know what pieces go with what, right? And there's the little skull. Now I'm going to put together the candy corn, cut out of black American Crafts cardstock first. And then this paper is actually all, well, the orange and the yellow are from Simon Says Stamp. I'm not sure the names, but the top little piece will be Paper Tray Ink white cardstock. And then I'll pop up little hands. So like I said, this is really easy, but it's kind of nice to, you know, see what all the pieces, where all the pieces go. It just makes things a little bit easier when you're creating your little gnomes. So there we go. I'm going to add on two hands. Isn't that cute? And you can have them holding a candy corn. Okay, next I'm going to make a little treat bag. So first I cut it out of Simon Says Stamp orange cardstock. And then I cut it out of black and American Crafts. I did cut the face out. There's a little face template. You can leave it on or leave it off. I cut it out using the template. There we go. And I'm just going to add this little black bag because I didn't really need to cut it out again, but I already did. So I thought I'll just make my little image that they're holding a little bit thicker. So easy stuff. And then I'll pop up the little hands. So you could leave the little jack-o'-lantern face off and just make this, a trick-or-treat bag and a pattern if you like, or any kind of bag, right? Isn't that cute? There we go. So that's her little treat bag. Now I'm going to put together Boo. So I cut that out of American Crafts cardstock first, and then Paper Train white cardstock. And then I'm going to glue down the Boo. That is gingham linen, and I use the linen side from Rainbow Petite Prints Doodlebug pad. There we are. And then I will add on the little tiny exclamation point. Using my Studio Katia embellishment wand sometimes makes it easier to grab it. It depends, especially for the little dot. I'm just going to add the dot using that little wax tip embellishment wand. So there we go. And then I will pop on the little hands, and I got to figure out which way the thumbs are facing. So you see me holding my hands up, trying to figure out if I was holding something underneath, which way my thumbs would be pointing, because I'm crazy like that. I'd probably notice that they weren't pointing in the right direction. So there's the Boo. Isn't that cute? Just so cute. So there's so many ways you can create these. So now I'm going to put together my super cute little bat. So I'm putting that together. First I used American Crafts black cardstock for the silhouette. I cut it out of black again, so I have the wings. Then I cut it out of the gingham linen from Doodlebug to add the little body. And then I'm going to pop up the little hands from the P13 stamping pad again. So this is so easy. There we go. And then we'll have a cute little bat to hold. Now, you didn't hear this from me, but there might be something special coming towards the end of the month that you might want to keep your eyes open for. Something really exciting. So anyways, that's all I can say. Okay, so now we have a flask that kind of looks like a mad scientist flask, right? So I cut it out of black and American Crafts cardstock, then Paper Train white. Then I'm going to add in this pattern. I believe it's like dot stripe from Doodlebug. That's the little liquid. And then I'm adding the little cork, which is just Nina Desert Storm cork cardstock. And then I will pop up the two little hands, and then you can have your gnome holding your little flask, which is kind of fun, right? You can have like a mad scientist or whatever. Kind of funny, eh? Or make him holding a potion. Okay, now I'm going to put together the ghost. This is super easy. Cut it a black first for the silhouette. Then I'm just adding the white ghost, right? Easy peasy stuff. There we go. And then I'll pop up the hands again from that same P13 pad. So like I said, easy stuff. So I can't believe I actually got these in time, literally the day before the end of the release. So I thought I'd quickly make this video for you. Okay, so quickly I'm going to put together the little candy apples. So I'm going to do it two ways. This way, this is just the candy apple that's a plain caramel apple. So I cut it out of red cardstock from Simon Says Stamp. Then I cut the caramel apple as kind of like a rusty brown from American Crafts cardstock. Then the little stick is Nina Desert Storm. And then that little tiny leaf is gingham linen, the gingham side from Doodlebug. There we go. So that makes a really cute little caramel apple, so not scary at all. And then I will pop up the little hands, so you could have your little trick-or-treater holding your little caramel apple. Isn't that cute? So it's not scary at all. And then I'm going to put together this next one here. It is the... this is the scary kind of poisonous apple. So I cut it out of green apple first. That's that same Doodlebug dot stripe paper. Then I put it together. I added the red from Simon Says Stamp, and then I cut it out of American Crafts black cardstock first. And then the same thing, the little leaf is Doodlebug gingham linen, and the little stick is Nina Desert Storm. And then I will pop up the little hands. So this is like it's nice and spooky, right? Kind of spooky. And then I'm going to add the two little dots for like highlights in the eyes, kind of. So there's your scary apple. And I know some people don't like scary Halloween stuff, so you could easily make it the cute caramel apple and make it cute, not scary. There it is, right? And there's your little gnome holding it. Too darn cute. And then now I'm going to make the cat. So first I cut it out of white, and then I'm just going to take an R20 marker and just color where the nose is. I didn't want to deal with the tiny piece. So now I'm going to glue down this cat that's cut out of American Crafts black cardstock. I'm going to stick it down on the white silhouette. There we are. I'll line up the little tail, make sure it's all straight. There we go. And then I will pop up the little hands. That's that same P13 pad from you know, stamp or Skin Tones stamping pad, I think it's called. Then I will add on the little ears. The interior of the ears are cut out of Simon Says Stamp light pink cardstock. There we go. Then I will add the two little eyes that's cut out of Doodlebug's gingham linen, just the gingham side. I had like a little scrap left over, so I thought I'll just run that through for the little eyes. And there we go. Kind of cute, right? And there he can be holding his little cat. So now I'm going to add a few little highlights with my Secure White Jelly Roll pen, you know, because I always do, right? Which is kind of fun. I do pull out a black Sakura glaze pen too to add some dots, and you'll see that in a second. I'm just going to add some highlights to the bat's eyes, and then on top of his little wings. You don't have to do this, but you know, I like to make them a little bit more special, right? Adding a little highlight to the little pumpkin treat bag. There we go. And then I will add on the highlight to the little candy corn too. So cute. Little highlights to that little apples, because why not, right? That's the caramel apple, and then this, you know, there we go. Like, I just think that's too cute. Now I'm pulling out the black glaze pen, and I'm going to dot the eyes of the little black cat just so it has like some nice pupils. There we go. Kind of cute, right? I'm trying to decide if I want to add any more black glaze pen. There we go. Then I think I'm going to add some eyeballs to this spider. So first I was going to dot on some Secure White Jelly Roll pen in white, and then dot on the black glaze pen, which has worked in the past. But then I changed my mind and pulled out Studio Katia's 3mm Google Eyes, and I used the embellishment wand to stick them down with some glossy accents. So, like, you know, this is what happens. I change my mind all the time. I kind of wanted to add the little googly eyes to make the spider not so scary. And there we go. So now I'm going to add my glossy accents, and I just sort of dab it in the center, because if it oozes out over the body, that's okay. I don't mind a shiny body. So now I'm going to add the two little googly eyes on each one, and then I will be done. So thank you so much for stopping by. Remember, I have another release and review video that you can check out. And I also have another video, you know, with some cards that I made. So thanks for stopping by, and we will see you soon in my next one. Bye, everyone.